What's up, my dudes? And welcome on out. Hopefully y'all are doing amazingly well today. To start things off, I'll just go quickly over the new addition we have to the team. That is Killa, the normal Drift Blim. With the Torrent ability, I'm really impressed with the defense and special defense stats, as well as the HP. Speed ain't bad at all, so hopefully we get some more not physical moves, because our attack is abysmal. English is a hard language, sorry guys. But not gonna lie, yeah, special attack could work. That's the only new addition to the team. Spoiler from last episode, if you haven't watched it, make sure you go ahead and do so. But we got the badge, we lost our starter Ziri, but we also found a lucky egg, so that's like, what, 2 goods to 1 bad? And we're gonna go ahead and carry on. You know, if life came that way, like you got 2 good of everything, or 2 good for 1 bad, it might even out a little bit better. But then again, it might already do that all the same. And like, I hate to say it, a lot of us, and this is just in general thing, we tend to overlook the good things and focus on the bad. And like trump card, that did jack. Oh wait, in trump card the move that usually powers up the more times you use it? I think that's the case. I don't know. But you know, that is a thing, thinking about it. You know, in life we typically focus more on the negative than we do the positive. And I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing, I just think it's a thing in general. I think it would be a lot more efficient if we focused less on the bad and more on the good. Kind of one of those counting our blessings, I guess you'd say. That's actually something to actually live your life by. Yo, what if, and hear me out on this, what if we turn this into a motivational podcast supplemented with some gameplay? Actually, I'm professional, we need to do this. The game's right there. Not down there. There. Ha! Okay, so beat up. Let's see what beat up does for us actually. It's a fighting type move. Oh, 80 power? Oh, but our physical attack sucks. That's not good at all. Oh, accuracy is garbage. Never mind. Never mind. Accuracy is garbage. I'm surprised we landed that 1 hit. I'm glad I said it not to go back into it. But there's so much we can learn as individuals if we focus on the positive, leaving the negative behind. There's so much that we can, you know, I guess you'd say conquer. You know, when you're not and don't get me wrong, like, believe me, I understand about anxiety and this, that, and everything else, because, I mean, I hate to say it, before I stream, like, every time before I stream, I'm feeling anxiety. Like, I'm feeling, you know, all those negative thoughts piling in. So, like, I completely get, you know, that thought process. Not gonna lie, beat up's gonna be powerful. I'm actually kind of glad we got that, because now we can just destroy everything. So why not? So, like, I really understand, you know, how it presses in on you. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, before I even recorded this episode, here I was sitting, I had butterflies in my stomach. And like, I know that at the end of the day, I'm going to be happy with what I put up. Or at least I hope I am. You know, cross my fingers on that. But, like, I get it. I really do get it. But You know, if we were to sit back and look at everything, I have so much good going on in my life. You know, I have wonderful friends and family. I got, I hate to say it, hooked on uh, Minecraft, Pixelmon, to be more specific, as of late. You know, a good friend of mine I'll just be blunt and say it, Wolfie and Water Buffalo were playing it and I was watching them and I'm like, you know what? This looks extremely fun. And I had never thought about doing anything like that before because let's face it, you know, I got friends I've watched play Minecraft over and over again and to me it always got boring. You know, it wasn't my thing. We get an encounter by here, so let's go ahead and actually, what we'll do, we'll put no sleep up front so we can get the burn off. I think that's going to be more crucial. But like, it was, I don't know, for like, I felt involved in it this time around. That's going to be a hard catch. That's going to be an insanely hard catch that I'm probably not going to get. Because let's face it, doesn't affect you. You're a ground type. Cool. You have ground typing. You know what? You haven't. I probably shouldn't have done that. I low-key. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I actually hit that thing and it lived. Okay, now I have to sit here and think. Is it worth chucking all these Pokeballs at it? Obviously it is. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You know what? We're going to do it in style. You already know. Down B for the win. We're going to get it one. Oh, it didn't even shake. Hold up. Hold up. You need to step back. Oh, that pedal dance. You hear that? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know it made that sound. I'm kind of vibing off on it. That was, I know it caught me off by surprise, but I'm digging that. I am okay. I can get behind it. Yes, I'm going to use all my balls on this. Not gonna lie. It's one of those you gots to. We're probably not going to get it, but if we do, we do. And yo, shout out to Turtle Tactics. If we do get it, I'm going to name this after you. If. We'll just have to wait and see on that. But, you know, I like I was saying about the Minecraft, I've been so engrossed with it as of late. And it's freaking amazing. I hope you don't hit yourself anymore. Because if you did, that means I wasted 6 balls, 5 for no reason. But, like, I was even playing it with my own son. Like, we were just walking around and picking stuff up, battling Pokemon. Like, it was surreal because we were able to do something together. Like, my son loves Pokemon. Not gonna lie, like, he loves Pokemon stuff. And he'll watch these videos. Like, he watches a lot of people, by the way. He's, like, you know how most kids, they're into cartoons and whatnot? You know, don't get me wrong, he loves cartoons. But, like, if you give him the option of watching YouTube, he's gonna watch him some YouTube. And he puts on, like, Pokemon-related stuff. He puts on Mario-related stuff. And it's so cool that we've both gotten into, like, we're both into gaming. And he likes similar stuff that I like. I did a Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles stream the other day. And I streamed it with my boy Brett from the Shiny Shack, as well as my boy Shade from Shade of Sins. And, you know, he watched it for a little bit, but that wasn't necessarily his cup of tea. And we're not going to get this, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. But, you know, he still watched me, and to me that was so amazing. for him to actually watch something I did. Granted, he didn't watch a lot of it because, like I said, that's not his cup of tea. After a while, it started to bore him, which I understand. Like, I don't care for first-person shooters, for example. So, I'll support a buddy if he's playing Fortnite, but, I mean, let's be real, I'm not going to be actively watching it. So, like, I understand those things. But to be able to play the game with him, that was amazing. Like, we do Mario Maker sometimes together. He's not good at Mario Maker. Like, before everybody starts going like, oh my god, you said that. Like, he's 6, guys. He's 6. Is he horrible? Most definitely. But I can see signs of improvement, so that's what counts. And plus, it's cool. He'll play a level and he'll beat it. And if you get stuck, like, we'll just be sitting side by side. I'll be like watching, I don't know, Wheel of Fortune. Like, there's a thing. We're watching Wheel of Fortune, and he'll be sitting beside me playing Mario Maker on the Nintendo Switch, and he'll get on a level and he can't get past it. He's like, Dad, I need you to beat this. I'm like, bet. Let me roll back the sleeves a little bit, you know? Gotta flex the guns as I go in to beat this level, because, I mean, let's face it, it's my son. And if anything, I want to look cool in front of him. That's like the dad mentality. You always want to look cool in front of your kids. That's why, well, I was about to say, you don't tell them not to do drugs, you tell them to do drugs responsibly, but let's just X that out right there, even though as a joke, we already know that ain't truth in it at all. This grass patch up here, by the way, is going to be the same as the grass patch down below, so it's same encounters stuff. Might have different Pokemon in it, but since it's the same route, we're not going to be getting encounters here. No Sleep coming in. Maybe I should have put in a different mon besides No Sleep now that I think about it. They're going for a power trick? That could be really good or really bad. Like, for example, power trick is one of the ways you can get maximum damage with your boy Shuckle. And that missed him. Awesome. I don't know what typing Outrage is unfortunately. I think it's Ghost. Maybe. Like, I think one of my Pokemon have it. Oh. Well, I can tell you, it's not very effective against poison. So, maybe it's fighting. And we missed the Ice Punch. Oh my gosh. Whatever, this is coming up. Alright, it's fine. But, you know, it's just so amazing to be able to do that kind of stuff. And, like, not trying to, like, not joke around and stuff. Like, all real talk. We all want what's best for our kids, and that's a ho-oh. That's a ho-oh. Well, this man think he gonna live this first attack. I left signaling for a reason, because I'm not gonna underestimate a ho-oh. And we'll bring, he lived the first attack. Oh no, he lived the first attack. Going for flail. Ooh. Oh needs to learn some chill. Ha ha. And the level. You love to see it. I'm not gonna lie, Rewtoo's gonna be a powerhouse, but I'm glad we kept signaling on that one. The signal. Yo, where's me a Togetic at? That's what takes the shiny stone, right? Is a Togetic. Tobias, we're gonna put you up front. You need to level up a little bit. Honestly, here's another thing. Thinking about it, y'all like seeing like the evil levels as we go along? Because I'm not gonna lie, for the most part, I like to do that. Because let's face it, like that's how I've always done it. Like before I even did Nuzlocke, I liked my Pokemon to have similar levels. I don't remember what is what here. Let me look. I know one's physical, one's special. I think, on the moves. I think special and physical. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but Shadow Claw, without setting up, Shadow Claw's bound to do a shit ton of damage. Oh my gosh. That was even without a crit. Our ability got suppressed? That's fine. We're not even using ability. I mean, we are, but we're not. I rambled on quite a bit and I realized that. I hope you enjoy my ramblings. That's really all I can say about it. Because we out here, fam. But you know, speaking of how we were talking earlier on the subject of, you know, a father and his kids like that, you know, I'm going to, that was a critical hit and not very effective on top of it. Ooh. I'm going to take some time to recognize, you know, some people might not have had that in their life. And so that might not have been a very good talk for them to reach upon, much less be a part of. But you know, and as cliche as this sounds, everything does indeed happen for a reason. Now, I'm not going to be bigoted enough and try to defend anybody for their wrongdoings, because let's face it, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. But at the end of the day, you know, if you did experience something like that, you'll be able to be influential on somebody else. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's face it, like, you know, later on down the road, you're going to eventually meet somebody who also didn't have that in their life, a parental figure. That's the easiest way to sum that up. But, you know, they'll have something that you didn't. And by that, I strictly mean you're there for them. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be there to be able to help them out. Because, you know, you surely had questions that you weren't ever really able to answer. Or, you know, problems that arose. And I did a lot of damage. That was super effective. I'm not even going to pretend to say that, you know, I know exactly what that's like. You know, at a young age, you know, my parents had divorced and it was very unfortunate. So, on some level, I can kind of understand. But at the same point in time, you know, I still had the luxury of being able to see them and stuff. And there's some people don't even know who there is, and my heart goes out to like that. You know, realistically, my heart goes out to anybody suffering from a problem, like anything. It hurts, and I wish there was a lot I could do. You know, it's very unfortunate that, you know, me as a human, there's only so much I can do. It's very, very unfortunate. But position that you're in now, and this is another, you know, thing of unfortunates. It's unfortunate that you're able to do this, but you're able to be there for somebody. You know, I talked about him earlier, my boy Water Buffalo. It might have been this episode or last episode. I can't really tell. I don't really remember it all. Kind of runs together. It's our new encounter, by the way. You know, his dad was in the picture for a good majority of his life. And, you know, I didn't buy balls. Awesome. Good job, me. Good job, me. We're going to chalk that up to a failed encounter. I don't know what Shade's gonna do. I just timestamped it because I'm like, whatever, Shade will do something with it. Tobias wants to learn Solar Beam. Do you, Tobias? No, Tobias, you do not want to learn Solar Beam. You do not want to learn Solar Beam, Tobias. I'm sorry, but you do not want to learn Solar Beam. Oh my gosh, that was hideous. But there's so many experiences that he's been through that some of us haven't because of that. And I'm not saying he's worse off because of it, but he's actually able to go out and, well, let's face it, it made him who he is. You know, this man is able to go out and understand things. Excuse me 1 second right there. I'm had to think real quick. He's able to understand things on a different perspective than what, say, we are. Because, I mean, let's face it, like, you know, different strokes for different folks. He's able to come to a different understanding because he's different. We all are. And it's these things through life that really made us different. I'm going to throw a Hyper Fang on it just in case, see how it is on the defensive side of things. Because that thing was a special tank, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, Route 2 got a lot of experience off that. That's good. That's good. I'd like to see that. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's better for him. Like, Water Buffalo, let me know down below in the comment section. Like, this is one of those things that you can do. Let me know how, like, not even how. Let me know if you would change anything. And, like, I'm not trying to put all your business out on blast. Like, I feel like I shared something that you would say is common knowledge if anybody asked. But let me know, you know, if you would change it. Like, I personally don't think you would, because it would change who you are. And let's face it, you're happy with yourself. And that's something that everybody can come, hopefully. I say everybody, but I mean, that's probably a big stretch. But that we as people can come to understand that things are going to happen. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to be better off because of things that happen to us. I need to get a drink here. As we go ahead and take on Pansy. Deadass. I really hope like you're gonna be okay with me even talking about that. I'm gonna ask before we even really roll into things, because before this episode uploads, I want to know for sure, because I would feel like the hugest ass. Speed boost. Oh my gosh, if you were a psychic type to where Hammer Arm was stab, and you're still getting the speed boost on top of that, it would literally be no drawback. That's amazing. So, from what we've learned, if we ever get a Vigoroth, don't evolve it, because Slacking has Truant, and Vigoroth has Speed Boost. Like, do you think he burned up so much calories that now he's lazy? Like, in his adolescent years. But let's face it, like, you got Slack Off as the, you know, the baby, adolescent, the awkward teenage years is Vigoroth, you know, and then the grown-up adult version is Slacking. Do you think he ran too much in his awkward teenage years, the speed going up all the time? They just had to learn how to take things slow, calm it down a little bit. That's actually a good transition from the topic we're on, so I'm happy with that. Because that could have got awkward real quick. You know what's going to be even more awkward? Well, you won't know, because, like, let's face it, If you're seeing this episode, it's because he said it was alright. So, it's gonna be really awkward though. If not, because woofies! Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get a honey from this guy. What I'm going to do, because there's a timer on these, is I'm going to get the honey from him and not put it on the tree. What I'll do is the day before I go to record next for this, I will put honey on the tree so that way we can come back for an encounter, hopefully, maybe. Like that's the idea. That's what the idea is. In practice, in theory, it sounds great. Let's just see how the execution works. Because if we don't get it, oh my goodness. That's going to be hella awkward. Alright. Let's see if we can actually take out the windmill in this episode. I remember plenty of times before me stopping before the windmill. Granted, this is a completely different playthrough than anything I've done. So, we'll have to test it out and see. I don't need balls yet. Somebody please remind me in the comment section the next time to buy balls. Because I would love to have encounters. I really would. The B-drill possibly could have been power. I don't know. I feel really bad if it was superpower. Hey, let me know down in the comment section. I need you. Comment down below. Let me know how good it is. We might have either dodged a bullet or not. I think he has the logs for this. I personally was like, I ain't looking at him. I don't want to know. This man got Mold Breaker. And he's Power Tricking. What's up with all the mons in Power Trick? I mean, we're getting the burn off, so we're alright. Maybe. I don't know. That's going to be a hard sell. But I do know Rock Slide Stab. Rock Slide and Stab for Paris, guys. I just want y'all to think about that for a second. Let that slip in your mind. Give it a little brew. Alright. No sleep! Oh. Alright, so you're Ghost. Poggers. I don't even know why I went for a rolling kick on this one. That might have been a horrible decision. I mean, it worked out in our favor, so I'm not going to complain. But it might have been a horrible decision. That's a lot of experience. No sleep, let's go! I'm digging it. I'm digging it, boys and girls. Alright, so we're going to take that from you now. Pop up Driftbloom. Or I should say Killa. I don't know. Like, I got attached to Driftbloom. Not necessarily because of this playthrough, mind you. It's just in general thing. And being that we're also going to be going up against that person, I'm going to bank on that being a double battle as well? Question mark? I am Ron Burgundy? Oh, you already know. Beat up. Just beat up. Oh. Okay, now it's coming in. Now we're getting there. Good attacks. Look at that. That's 5 right there. Is it gonna? It's not gonna make it to a 6th. All right. So hear me out. Killa lead party going into this potential doubles battle. He's got tank. He can take the hits. He's got beat up. He can beat them up. Like, oh my gosh. I didn't realize how OP beat up was gonna be. Because if I think about it as a dark type move normally, it's not putting in as much work as it is right now. I mean, it might. It might. But maybe it's because of the power of the move being boosted that it's putting in a lot more. Maybe. I don't know. That's. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna leave with Killa and Killa and Signal. Yeah, that's the play. Let's see how this works out. We're gonna go ahead and take out Mars. Oof. I'm already getting nervous. I'm already getting nervous, guys. It is a double battle. It is indeed a double battle. Alright, so we're gonna do a beat up on Togepi, a Seed Flare on Misdreavus. Misdreavus making a barrier for defenses. That's kind of good because we're gonna come at her especially. Yo, and Signal coming in, or Killa coming in clutch with that speed too. Oh, that's amazing. Oh yes, that is amazing. Yo, if we get into a double battle, will it hit for up to 12 instead of up to 6? Like if we're battling with somebody else, I mean. That's actually good food for thought. Because if that's the case, we're learning Psycho Cut because we need to learn Psycho Cut. It's still... Alright, alright. I like it better than Thrash. You know, the only bad thing about all of it is he's learning nothing but physical moves. I'm not going to complain, mind you. Oh, Signal's learning a move. What is Flame Wheel? Flame Wheel is water. 45. Wait, it's physical. I am not going to learn it, actually. If it was special, I might have. But I don't think that's the play right now. Alright, so Nidoran earlier, we were able to Mollywop. The Nidoking we had gone against Mollywopped us. So now we get on the middle stage, the awkward teenage years. And we're going against Nidorino. Oh, that's Pog. That is not Pog. Oh, that is really not Pog. So this guy eats attacks. That's fine though. So what I'm probably going to do, because it has Seed Flare also, and it's slapping. How much is Leaf Blade going to do? How much is that actually going to do? Okay, so here's the game plan. We're going to beat up on Manaphy. We're going to go to our bag here. We're going to pull out one of these here super potions. And we're going to be at full. So unless the crit happens on the Seed Flare, we're golden. Roar of Time! Never mind, that's completely different from what I was expecting altogether. And they attack Signal. Never mind. Cakewalk. They threw. I'll take it. They straight up threw. So I'm okay. Yay! Okay, I see you. I mean, it sucks that we wasted a super potion. But I mean, at the end of the day, oh man, actually I'm kind of glad we did use a super potion, because if we did not, we actually might not have even lived the crit Leaf Blade. But then again, if I remember right, Signal outsped the Nidorino. So it probably wouldn't have mattered anyways. C'est la vie! Haha! Alright, we're going to take that out. I actually need to get better track. I know how I said these were going to be your 30-minute episodes and whatnot, but let's be real. I'm creeping up on like 35 like every single time. Wait, do we actually get an item from you or no? No, we don't. Okay. So we get nothing for that, except a bunch of good experience. And at the end of the day, isn't life all about just experiences? Here we go with the philosophical talk again. What happens now that you're in there? I can't even control, so I gotta wait for him to come out. Yay! He's going to Eterna City, pursuing Team Galactic. Such a great dude, honestly. Yeah. Looker, you're so great. You literally went in and held us up. Like you went and check in to make sure that we're doing all right. Yeah. Yeah, I see you, Bug Dog. I see you, Big Dog. Alright. By the way, y'all probably already noticed a theme here. I like saving inside the Pokemon Center. It's just something I do. I don't care for saving in the overworld too much when we're going to start a new episode and whatnot. End an episode. But thank you guys for coming out. Question of the day. I'm loving how we're having these question of the days at the end. Tell me if the conversations we talked about in this episode were meaningful. That's what I want to know. I want to, let's face it, I want to touch your hearts. I want to make every day meaningful for you. So if this was one of those episodes that gave you a lot of meaning, a lot of hope, let me know down in the comments section down below. Really do appreciate you guys. Much love, much respect. And as always, we will see you guys next time. Peace!